Multi AF has been a fixture in the LA comedy scene since 2018, and now they're providing the laughs for a benefit show that gives back. All net proceeds will go to the Pasadena Community Foundation to help those affected by the Eaton fire. And joining us now is comedian Holly Brown and Vivian Kambe from the Pasadena Community Foundation. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you
so much for having us.
Okay, we're on a wide shot, so tell me what is going on. Why do I have E.T. next to me?
I mean, I wish I could say he's with me all the time, but I was lucky enough to bring him from the Valley Relics Museum, which is where the show is going to take place, one night in the Valley. And they just provided some really fun stuff that you can find at the museum that you'll be able to check out the night of the show.
We've got some other little memorabilia here.
This is Jane Mansfield's autograph and lipstick kiss, and this is an original print from the first Licorice Pizza record store, which is in the Valley.
That's
and then
awesome.
Of course Bob's Big Boy.
Bob's Big Boy.
How
Yes.
do you? Everyone knows him.
I don't know which one I'm going to try to steal here. I'm not the comedian. You guys are the comedians. Tell me why you wanted to organize and put the show together.
Yeah, so I'm a Valley girl born and raised, and I've been doing stand-up for over 8 years in LA, and I just thought, how can I give back to this city that I love so much with my skill set, which is not, otherwise it's mostly just making people laugh.
Well, that's a good thing, though.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
That's what I want to do, and it's just going to be a night that really showcases all of LA, making people laugh, raising money for a good cause, and wanted to put my powers to use.
Well, I love it.
Yeah.
That's great. The Pasadena Community Foundation, Vivian, has done so much for the victims of the Eaton fire. Can you tell us a little bit about the organization and why you've been able to come together?
Of course. So we've been serving Pasadena, Altadena, and Sierra Madre for over 70 years. Unfortunately, those are the 3 cities that were impacted by the Eaton fire with, as we all know, Altadena facing the most destruction. What was helpful, though, was because we've been around and helping so long, is we were able to get grants out the door quickly and efficiently because we knew the nonprofits. We've been supporting them for decades. So within the first month, we were able to distribute $1 million in emergency relief for emergency child care, cash assistance, rental assistance. And since then, we've been able to distribute $5 million in total. We've entered into our second phase of funding, which is focusing on 4 critical areas of child care, case management, temporary housing, and mental health services.
All such important pieces to this puzzle that we're having to put back together, right? Comedy helps, doesn't it? Help you kind of get over some of this stuff?
I think so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what comedians are we going to see? And tell us a little bit about your journey into the comedy world.
I mean, I'm born in LA, so doing something like this I always thought was normal. Entering comedy, I was like, everybody does that, right?
Of course, yes.
I didn't have to move from a small town. I'm like, I'm here, I can start. And I'm just so lucky to be in this scene with such great comedians. This show actually features a good mix of comedians that are from Los Angeles.
Oh, cool.
Some that have just like really deep ties to LA, have been here forever. People like Dana Gould, who is a writer from The Simpsons.
Yes.
Chris Estrada, who's a creator of the show This Fool on Hulu, which takes place in Los Angeles. So I want it to really be a night that just like shines all of LA, including all these fun, nostalgic stuff.
Yes, absolutely. So Vivian, tell us the other work being done.
Yes, so our most recent round of grants went to support 9 summer camps. The total funding was $240,000, and really we had children's physical and mental health was just top of mind.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have some semblance of normalcy, have some structure, have some time with their friends, but most importantly, have a safe space to cope with the trauma and the disruption that's been caused by this disaster.
Well, thank you for all the work you're doing, and thank you for bringing smiles to people's faces. We appreciate you both so much for being here.
Thank
you. And of course, this is a look at when this will all take place and what you can expect there. We will have a link on our website as well.